Hello children, I hope you all are keeping well and at the same time you are taking your online classes regularly. Okay, so now let's go back to our lesson only. So today we'll be doing the commercial or the cash crops. As you all know that we have already started the chapter agriculture, and in the previous class we have learned about the different types of food crops grown in our country. So today we'll take up the cash crops. So now what are the cash crops? So these are the crops which are mostly meant for sale, or the farmers grow this type of crop to earn profit as they serve the main raw material for the industries. Okay. So and these cash crops are categorized under different heads, like we have the fiber crop, then we have the beverage crop, then we have the other commercial crops like your sugarcane, rubber and all. So today first we'll take up the oilseeds also. Oilseeds also is a one category of the cash crop. So first let's take the oilseeds, and according to your syllabus we have only three types: groundnut, mustard and soya bean. So oilseed is a very important group of commercial crop in our country. Okay, so India has the largest area and production of oilseeds. The major oilseeds in India occupies nearly 20% of the net sown area. And these oilseeds can be categorized under two groups: edible and non-edible. Okay, so here you can see these three are the edible oilseeds. So now let's talk about, or let's study about the geographical requirements. Okay, so first, groundnut. So India is the largest producer of groundnut in the world, and it's a typical low growing leguminous crop, or you can say low growing leguminous plant that it adds valuable nutrients or nitrogen to the soil, and it is mostly grown as a kharif crop, that is in the month of June and July. So see the requirements now. Temperature, it requires a temperature of 20 degrees Celsius to 28 degrees Celsius, and a rainfall, and it's moderate, that is 50 centimeter to 75 centimeters. Then third point is your soil requirement: dry, light, sandy soil. Then comes your areas. So the states: Gujarat, Maharashtra, Karnataka. These are the main producer of groundnut in our country. So second one now, mustard. Okay. So mustard is a rabi crop, and it is generally grown with wheat. As you know, wheat is also the rabi crop that's grown in the winter season, and therefore it requires the same climatic condition as that of the wheat. But harvesting is done little before, or it's done before the wheat. Okay, so here now see the climatic condition. Mustard, it requires a climatic condition of temperature of 10 degrees Celsius to 20 degrees Celsius, okay, as it is grown in the cool weather season. Then the rainfall is also moderate, same as that of wheat, okay, 50 centimeter to 100 centimeters, and the soil is here alluvial soil. So it's best grown in which type of soil? The alluvial soil. It is a transported soil, as you all know it. Then the distribution, that's the states are Uttar Pradesh, Haryana and Punjab, okay. So now let's move on to the soya bean. So this is the third type of oilseed which is grown in our country, and they are very nutritive. They are rich in protein, and it's grown both as a kharif crop and also as a rabi crop. That's grown in both the seasons, and they are also the valuable in crop rotation. Now, what's the meaning of crop rotation? Different types of crops are grown on the same field after the harvest of the previous crop. And why it is grown this way means it is generally done to preserve the minerals in the soil. So it's like example is a leguminous plant. They are grown to add nitrogen to the soil. Now see the climatic condition out here. It grows, the temperature is 20 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius. Then rainfall is 50 centimeter to 100 centimeter, and the soil is any type. That means soya bean can thrive in any type of soil provided it's rich in moisture. Then distribution, it's grown in Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh and Gujarat. Now what are the importance of oilseeds in our country? The main purpose of growing oilseed is to extract cooking oil, number one. Then number two, it is grown, okay, or the after crushing. So whatever leftover the residue is there, that residue serve as a cattle feed, which we call it as a oil cake. So now we'll move on with the beverage.